Guess what? I saw that California was ranked #1. I couldn't believe it. We were ranked #1. So I made a whole entire video or presentation on that. I hope that you'll tune in because I think it's pretty interesting, the statistics in comparison to other states. Hey everybody, it's me, Cassie here. I woke up this morning like I usually do, and I head over to my coffee maker. I made a nice big cup of coffee, and I want to show you which coffee I've been recently drinking, which I really love. Let me show you over here. It is called Four Sigmatic Think Organic Coffee. I love this coffee because it has mushrooms. It's filled with lion's mane mushroom and chagas mushroom. There's a lot of research on mushrooms these days, a lot of health benefits, but I particularly like the lion's mane mushroom. Research has shown that lion's mane mushroom is really good for improving cognition and regenerating the nerves in your brain. If you're looking for a really good coffee, I would recommend this because it keeps me really sharp and makes me feel good. Oh, and I also want to show you, I not only take the mushroom inside of my coffee, I have my vitamin cabinet, and oh my gosh. Yes, I'm guilty of it. Actually, no, it's not called a vitamin, or maybe it is. It's more like a supplement because it's supplementing my life and it's making me feel great. What I wanted to show you is that I also have lion's mane mushroom supplements. And I take 2 capsules every morning to help open up my brain, to help with my cognition. And I'll go over what the benefits are on another day during another discussion. I made some coffee this morning, and my routine this past week has been a little bit unhealthy. I've been snacking on something that I shouldn't have. Give you a little bit backstory. I have my Legree class, and those of you who don't know what Legree is, I guess you would say advanced Pilates class that they've recently developed in the past couple of years. This class, it involves using a machine that has weights on it, like you can pull on it, you can sit on it, you can attach the straps to your legs, to your ankles, to your arms. And the main objective of the class is when let's just say you're flexing your muscles, you need to do the flexing very, very slow. So they always emphasize in the class, do like a 4-second to 6-second count flexion and extension. I think overall it's improved my physique and my muscle strength. And they emphasize again that it focuses on the small muscles in your body that you typically don't target. Also, what I've known from the class is that every time I leave, I feel I'm always sore the next day. Because, sometimes when I used to go to the track or to the Rose Bowl to run, after some time, I stopped feeling sore. I just didn't feel it in my legs anymore. And when I would try to do the in-home workouts, let's just say like 30 minutes, doing the same routine, I just didn't feel sore anymore. So I decided to change it up. I enrolled in the class, and the app that I use is called ClassPass. I buy a package that gives me approximately 130 points, and with those points, I enroll in the class, and the class is typically from 6 to 8 points each, so I can just use the points whenever I have time, and I'll probably hit the Legree class later on today. So I was at my Legree class. Let me just take a seat over here and drink my coffee that I made. Say hi to Magic. Hi, Magic. He's been looking at me all morning, just waiting for my attention, wondering, when is she gonna play with me? Does she still love me? Because she has a new YouTube channel and she wants to make something of it. And he said, don't talk to me. And he said, talk to me. Hi, Magic, I love you. Okay, so let me just take a seat here. I was at my Legree class last week. Before we started class, there was a woman who came in and she carried a big box of something, right? I initially saw her and I was like, oh, I wonder what that is. The class abruptly started, didn't get to talk to her. And then at the end of class, as I'm going to my little cubby box to get my phone and my shoes and to change out my socks. Oh, and also when you take the Legree class, you have to wear these socks. They're called non-grip socks. The reason is because the leather on the machine, it's a little bit slippery, and sometimes you'll stand on the device with your feet. They have you wearing these socks so that you don't slip and slide while you're using the device. After class, after I gathered my supplies, I sat down on the bench and she was sitting next to me, and she said, I think she said she had 2 daughters. She's like, my daughters are selling Girl Scout cookies. Would you like to buy some? And I think it's been over maybe like 2 years that I've eaten Girl Scout cookies, or maybe even longer, because I don't think they sold Girl Scout cookies during the middle of COVID. And then I don't remember buying it after COVID. I think it's almost been like 4 years since I've had some Girl Scout cookies. And I was like, oh my gosh, such a great idea. I love Girl Scout cookies. I love the Thin Mint cookies. Addicting. So I bought 2 Thin Mint cookies, or Thin Mint cookie boxes. And then I bought 2 of the boxes of the caramel ones. And so ever since then, ever since Saturday, I wake up in the morning and I make my delicious cup of coffee. And then I would head over to the Girl Scout cookie box. Let me show you the damage I've done. Look how much I've eaten. It's this whole roll. There's only 2 left. And there's the boxes. Oh, I put the boxes away. I thought maybe, okay, if I don't see it, I won't eat it. But I know where they are. Okay, so this one. This one, Yums. Thin Mint. They're delicious. Let me go take a seat again and continue this discussion. So this morning, I ate 2 cookies with my coffee. And then as I was sitting there and just enjoying the morning, afternoon, it's a nice sunny day today, I started thinking about the next video I wanted to make on YouTube. I started thinking about what I was researching last night. Last night, I was sitting on my couch and I, for some reason, just had this random thought that I wanted to check what the latest cancer statistics were in the whole United States. So I go into Google and I type in the most recent cancer statistics of 2024. I go to cancer.org, researched by the Cancer American Society, and I scroll down and I look at the number of new cases of cancer in the United States. They had a list of all the states in the United States. On top, they categorized every cancer that is more prevalent. And guess what? I saw that California was ranked number 1. I couldn't believe it. We were ranked number 1. So I made a whole entire video or presentation on that. I hope that you'll tune in because I think it's pretty interesting, the statistics in comparison to other states. If you look into some of the states that I had seen that had the least amount of cancers, I mean, these states, they were maybe like 3,000 numbers, and California was ranked at 100, and I believe 190,000 people had cancer. And I'm like, what the heck? What in the world is California doing different than other states? This led me to my next thought that happened this morning because I was really thinking about all the statistics, and I believe that our habits here, it must be contributing to the high amount of cancer rates. As I'm eating the Thin Mint cookie, I was thinking about the first video I made about the dog food, how much I shitted on my dog's dry dog food. I'm like, okay, he's eating crackers every day, there's preservatives, etc., etc. Must not be good for him. And here I am, I'm eating these cookies. Who knows how long they've been sitting in the box. I look into the ingredients, and behold, I see some of the ingredients that are not good for you. One of the ones that are definitely not good for you that I've known for a lot of years is caramel coloring. Okay, so I go into my... let me just put this on the tripod. That way, we're focused. By typing into Google, I mean, I know I use Google very often, but if you go into Google, you can actually find a lot of the research articles or evidence-based articles that talks to you about their latest research. Look, even back in 2015, from the National Library of Medicine, they did a research on caramel color, and it says in just the first 2 sentences, like the brief synopsis, it says here, in recent years, evidence for the carcinogenicity of 4-MEI has raised concerns about the uses of caramel color type 3 and 4. And then I click into it, and this says here that there was clear evidence of carcinogenic activity in male and female mice. I'm thinking, wow, I'm just so uptight about my dieting and whatever I eat, and sometimes I'll cheat because, I mean, I still love the Thin Mints, they're delicious. But it made me really think, okay, California is the #1 cancer state. I wonder if they sell Girl Scout cookies in other states. So California is the #1 cancer state. What habits are we doing in our state to contribute to our cancer rates, our such high cancer rates? We really have to fix this. Sometimes it's just better to be aware of exactly what we're doing rather than ignoring the subject at hand. It's something that's preventable, I believe, with cancer a lot of the times. I think it's contributed from our diet, our lack of physical activity, not getting enough sun, and I think it's just primarily diet. Again, if you look at these other states, they are drastically much lower in their rates of cancer. It's pretty alarming. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you my thoughts this morning on Girl Scout cookies. Sorry, Girl Scout cookies, I don't mean to shit on you, but these are thoughts that came to my mind, and I needed to share it with my viewers because I just think that it's always important to make informed decisions. Will I buy Girl Scout cookies again? I mean, probably not for a while. Will I hesitate to eat the Girl Scout cookies that I have? Probably. Maybe I'll save it for like once every 6 months or something. As I'm getting older and I want to preserve my life because I appreciate it more and I've been working hard for it, I really want to take care of myself and I don't want to get cancer. And I just want to preserve everything that I have around me. Make sure you check into my next video. I'm going to be going more in depth into what I saw on the cancer statistics. And I'm going to actually show you what I've researched in terms of using Eastern medicine to help with any type of cancer that you may be developing. Or those of you who are already going through some type of cancer treatment, this Eastern medicine that I found is actually very, very beneficial to you. There's been a lot of research on it, and I'm really excited to share with you what I know or what I've researched. Stay tuned. Bye. Hi, Magic. Say bye-bye.